Reader beware, you're in for 10 more scares. Can Jeff convince his parents there's a live mummy in the basement? Will Adam escape from a monstrous flying gargoyle? Is Brian's boarding school turning kids into robots? Find out in those 10 creepy Goosebumps short stories guaranteed to make you shiver. Hello folks, welcome back to my channel. This is Goosebumps Boy 1992. And today I'm going to be continuing on the reviews for the Tales to Give You Goosebumps book series. And today I'm going to be reviewing the third one in the series called Even More Tales to Give You Goosebumps, right? So, as you can see from the cover's pretty interesting, isn't it? You have basically a skeleton kind of chilling on that swimming pool thingy, right? That inflatable swimming pool. And he's reading a Goosebumps book, right? You have Goosebumps books basically lying there on the grass, and he's holding one. And there's a bulldog right next to him. He's dipping his paws in the water, and he has that lifeguard vest, right? And he has those sunglasses, and he looks kind of funny in that outfit. And basically, you have a lot of grass around, like bushes, like a lot of greenery. I really like this book cover, and the skeleton is looking right at us, right? Curly the skeleton, I believe. And his eyes look so haunting. I love this book cover so much. And I believe that this book was awesome. Definitely, probably one of my favorite Goosebumps, Tales to Give You Goosebumps book. But before I get ahead of myself here, let's move on to the stories themselves. So I'm going to be summarizing them really quickly by reading from the Goosebumps fandom website, and I'll let you know about what I thought. So the first one is called The Chalk Closet. A boy attending summer school learns that his teacher has a special room called the Chalk Closet. Amazing story. Beautiful, wonderful story. I really, really, really liked the story. I thought it was awesome. And basically, it's very scary, right? Basically, that boy's going to attend summer school, basically, because he didn't study very well during the school year, so now he's stuck with that. And basically, many of his schoolmates are being sent, or they're being sent to that shock closet, and basically they're never heard from again. So this is basically how it goes, how the story goes, and yeah, they're never heard from ever again after. Wow, the story is definitely awesome. I really love the fact that it opened this scary book. Wow, really enjoyed it. So scary, so creepy, amazing, great build up, and honestly, it'll keep you at the edge of your seat till the end. Then we have Home Sweet Home. A girl breaks her neighbor's china bowl, and the woman wants revenge. I don't remember much about the story, maybe a little bit. I remember that it was a little, it was nice, with that whole china bowl kind of plot that opened up the book. Unfortunately, yeah, I don't really remember much from it. Maybe here I could find a better summary. Yeah, so apologize for that. Sharon's younger sister, Alice, is always playing with the dollhouse, which Sharon finds childish. Yes, alright. Yes, it was about Mrs. Foster. And, yeah, basically, yeah, there was some, maybe, yeah, there was something about her dollhouse. And, yeah, oh, yes, I kind of remember a little bit. And, I thought that was nice. I thought that was okay. Yeah, I don't remember much from it, but I thought the two sisters were pretty nice, pretty funny, and yeah, Mrs. Forster is that strange old woman that is thought to have some magical powers of her own, and these typical Goosebumps book stories where you have a character that is often, feared throughout the book, and there's something about them. And basically, those two, Sharon is going to be basically learning that the hard way in a way. And Alice, yes, with that whole doll thing situation. Yes. All right. Yeah, that was nice. That was a nice story. Not much to say. I apologize for that. I don't remember much from it. But then we have Don't Wake Mummy. A mummy is delivered to the house of a boy that has a fear of mummies, with the mummy being held in the basement until it can be brought to the museum. Really great story. Really, really, really scary, especially the whole mummy in your basement kind of vibe. And the kid was so scared about it. I thought that was so great. I'd be freaked as well if a mummy was to live in my basement, were to live in my basement. Really great story. Then we have sorry. A boy comes across a liquid coming out of a gargoyle that turns anything it touches to stone, which he uses to keep his little sister from tattling on him. Really funny, really nice story. Pretty funny, yeah. And yeah, this one was pretty nice, especially with the whole gargoyle turning into gargoyle kind of thing and his annoying bratty sister. Yeah, this whole transformation kind of plot, right? This gargoyle thingy. I really enjoyed it. Really, really great. Then we have the haunted house game. Two children and the children that they're babysitting play a strange board game. Basically, it's a board game, and it's very scary, right? It's like, you'd have they're playing, I think, during a stormy night, and basically sometimes lights will flicker, will just go out, the power goes out. It's you can hear some noises around the house. Really unsettling vibe. Love this one as well. Then we have Change for the Strange. A girl and her friend visit a new and strange consignment shop. I don't remember much from this one. Jane Mayers, yes, and Lizzie, yes, and Oh yeah, I think I remember. And they're watching some Animaniacs, and Lizzie and Jane are gonna go to that thrift store called a Change for the Strange, and Lizzie is gonna pick out some clothes, and so will Jane, and basically Jane is going to basically to notice some changes, and yes, there's going to be some transformation in this book as well, in the story as well. It was pretty interesting. Yes, it was a nice one. Then we have The Perfect School. A boy sent to a special boarding school where the students are replaced by robots. This one was awesome. Definitely one of the best ones from the whole book. The Perfect School is awesome, especially with the whole teenagers kind of and the students are so weird, and then basically, yeah, this is really scary. Then we have For the Birds. A girl visits a massive bird sanctuary during her parents' anniversary where the birds act strangely. Yeah, this one was pretty nice too, especially if you like the whole bird thing, the whole bird like vibe. I thought that was pretty nice as well. And yeah, if you like birds, you're going to love this one. Then we have Aliens in the Garden. A boy finds a small spaceship with tiny aliens inside it. If you like the X Files and these kinds of stories, I think you're gonna love it, especially with the whole crop circles kind of mindset. I would say kind of vibe. I thought that was pretty nice, especially yeah. It's it was nice, an alien kind of story. It was pretty good. Then we have The Thumbprint of Doom. The Thumbprint of Doom, which is a girl befriends a new, which is the following story. Sorry about this. A girl befriends a new neighbor who is superstitious of the Thumbprint of Doom. Yeah, The Thumbprint of Doom. What was that about again? Let me see. Yeah, so they're gonna be spending some summer vacation. Yeah, Trisha and her best friend Jeremy, and Harold, who's Jeremy's nerdy cousin. He's gonna be spending some time with them, and yeah, it's about Carla, who's the new girl in town, and she's superstitious, and she's afraid that she might get some bad luck by playing and so on, and basically she brings up the thumbprint of doom, which is her greatest fear, and basically it's when somebody touches your forehead, I believe, and something horrible might happen in the next 24 hours. And yeah, basically this is pretty much how it goes. Yeah. So this is basically the whole story. And this is how the book goes. Now, I might have spoiled one of them. I'm sorry. I'll let you know in the comment section down below that I'm spoiling one story in particular. But I really love this one. My favorite stories being The Chalk Closet, Don't Wake Mummy, The Haunted House Game, The Perfect School, and maybe Aliens in the Garden. Yes, those ones were perfect. So if I were to rate this book on a scale from 1 to 10, I would give it a 9.5 out of 10. This one was awesome, definitely one of my favorites. I really loved it, and I would definitely recommend you to read it if you haven't already. Really short stories, it flies by, really awesome. Definitely recommend it for any new Goosebumps fan who would like to start with shorter stories. So that's pretty much it for me. 9.5 out of 10 for this book. What about you, folks? What did you think about it? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Let me know in the comment section down below. I would really love to hear about your thoughts and views on this book. In the meantime, folks, stay safe. Goodbye. Take care. And I'll see you on the next review, God willing, very soon for another Goosebumps, maybe book story review, book review, or movie reviews, or whatever. All right. In the meantime, folks, stay safe. Goodbye. Take care. This Goosebumps Whole Boy 1982 review signing off.